Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today guys, check out Supergirl Season 5, Episode 11, entitled...
Back from the Future, Part 1.
Part 1? Oh! Okay. Back from the Future?
Back from the Future.
Has to be referencing when, right?
Yeah.
That was so awesome to see. Well, it was just a picture, but they said that it was a doppelganger of Win. But are we still gonna see Win? Like, our Win? Or is it just, or it's just, okay, it's this Win.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I'm so confused. But I'm excited for it. Because I felt like Win...
I really miss
Win. I miss Win. And, I mean, I like Brainy.
He's not Win, though. Not
the same. But then we got comic book accurate Brainy in the last episode. And what, I mean, it was crazy. It was Brainiac 5, but it was his actual sister, the actor's real sister, telling him you have to work with Lex Luthor. So I'm like, why? Why do we have to do this? And apparently, it's important. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna be handled. And I think David Harwood, aka Martian Manhunter, directed this episode. I think he directed this episode, so that's pretty exciting. But yeah, I mean, the fact is, we're getting a version of Win. Apparently, we have a new Brainy. He left Nia when he shouldn't have, but he was told to leave everybody. They're all still trying to get used to the fact they're on a brand. This is Earth Prime. Everybody's on the same Earth now. It's a lot taken. My guess is what they're going to do. We're not going to be seeing a lot of alien type stuff, besides it being, you know, secluded in small areas in the city, because I feel like unless they explain throughout Supergirl, especially, that aliens is kind of more normalized than okay, but I feel like it's not, because I don't know, because they had it in one bar, so I'm not really sure. I'm curious to see how they're going to handle that, because Supergirl has handled with so much alien invasion and all these different variety of aliens throughout the world. How are they going to handle it in Earth Prime? You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
What am I?
Ah, he planned it. Oh. Hey!
I love her apartment.
You want it?
Yeah, I want that.
Alright, let's go get it.
And 4 weeks paid vacation. But no beach vacation in Mass
4 weeks? We might have to change jobs, honey.
Why don't you tell me who the hell you are? My name's Lex Luthor. That's a weird name. No weirder than Toy Man. What's your father's name?
Toy-Con! Nice.
Whatever you do, make it splashy. If we're gonna build you a legacy, it's gonna need to survive well into the future.
What do you just do with this bag?
I don't know. I noticed that too.
Shifted the frequency of Q waves. I'm back at square one. I needed your help.
I understand.
Oh, she can't do the Martian stuff anymore. Oh my gosh. There's a whole stack of them. Oh, they got Supergirl too.
I expected to be a collector's item. Getting some biomechanics, but Mr. Rogers refused to sell, and he disappeared. You don't know what happened to him, do you? No.
Get right to the point.
This has been have a nice day. Kara Danvers is Supergirl.
Oh. Whoa.
What was that?
I don't know.
Another one?
Is that our Win? Is that the ship that the Legion had?
It's my wife, Isla. Mary's gonna turn 2 in April.
They're beautiful.
Hugs! Hugs!
They had my DNA to prove it, so I'm thinking, okay, this must be some type of, you know, double.
It's got a Legion ring on.
Person with keeping.
No, I do not want the Legion ship anywhere near Lex. You know what? I better
True.
idea. I just have to call an old friend.
I'm up here.
Isn't that a secret elevator?
Yeah.
What is this place?
In a minute. First, I am so sorry. We established a headquarters from which to fight crime.
In the future, they call it a hall
Hall of Justice.
I like that.
Oh!
I thought since Luthor now owns the DEO, now
Like Star Labs or the Arrow Bunker.
place for my super friends to work. The truth of the old Earth could be quite upsetting.
Not more upsetting than what I'm already dealing with, so come back in a bit.
He's like, oh shit. It's okay.
Hello, National City.
Hi.
Once I reach 1 million followers, you will see a fireworks display. Guys?
His thing changed.
If you need me, just call.
That's awesome.
Sean,
It's really cool.
That's cool. And he's off.
Danvers.
you were friends with Win Shot when he worked for Catco before disappearing 2 years ago, right?
Yes.
Yes. Bet you never thought he'd reappear with such an evil splash. I'd like an exclusive immediately. Get me that exclusive.
I still hate her. She's still literally the worst thing to ever happen on this show. Get rid of her!
The superhero level stuff I have been waiting for. Wait, Nia, wait, here. Sorry. Win, this is Nia. Hello.
Whoa, Nia. As in Nia Nall.
Yeah?
A bunch of Grace's granddaughter, Nurinal, is like one of my best friends and like the most kick-ass Legionnaire.
Nice.
That's crazy. Out of my head, jerk.
What the hell?
It's okay.
We have a new balcony to sulk on.
So I'm the only human Legionnaire, so when I got my Legion ring, I had to suit up with like some cool powers.
Whoa!
Isn't that dream of energy?
Yeah. So Nur and I, we fashioned the ring's abilities after her and your powers. You put me in danger like every day.
No.
No, you did. No, listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though, because I knew that you were always going to be there to protect me. I mean, you're Supergirl. Being in your orbit, it's inspiring.
I agree.
Well, aren't you handsome? We're connected now. I know you.
Do you?
How I know you. Search for this woman.
Ah. Ah, Wen's in there. What the fuck? What is that?
Oh my god.
Jesus, those things are huge. He's using a chair. What the hell is this? Come on.
Where did you come from? Yet another
The
Earth?
future.
Actually, no. This is my Earth. Time is eternal.
Oh. Holy crap, it wasn't just, oh, it was everything. Seems like everything's fine. For now.
Sadly, I cannot partake. Sean has asked me to upgrade the diagnostic system. No, he didn't. Brady,
No, we didn't.
I've lied to everyone. I don't know if I can control him.
You can't.
All I want is to be close with her again, but I have to be cold. And I'm terrified that I'm becoming the bad guy. Now think of what you want.
We play that if it falls, we take a shot, so I'm just gonna. Oh.
It's good to see them having a little fun.
To your friends.
Wait, he's... Okay, so before the actual review starts, I forgot to mention the new set, the new bunker, essentially, or whatever, the new headquarters outside of the DEO. I forgot to mention in the review because I was focused on other stuff that happened in the episode. And I remembered after I stopped recording, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to mention it. It is awesome. I love the symbols on the little thing there that showcase Batwoman and Superman, all that kind of stuff. And just seeing John just built that or whatever makes a lot of sense for the characters because, hey, Lex being at the DEO and we can't really trust him, we kind of have a build a thing outside. It's awesome to see that. So it's good to have another set, and it makes sense post-Crisis to have something a little bit different. I mean, story-wise, they're doing it for a purpose, but the fact they're now on Earth Prime, a new Earth, it makes sense to have another set, and I really like the fact that they went out of their way to do that because they could easily not done it. Also, forgot to mention, Wynn said Hall of Justice. Oh my gosh, insane. Oh, love that shit. Anyways, here's the review right after I finish the episode. Enjoy. Okay, guys, there you have it. Supergirl, Season 5, Episode 11, I believe. Fiancé is not feeling too well. She started getting a really bad headache. I'm not really sure, but she's relaxing over here, taking a little bit of a nappy poo. So, Supergirl, awesome. I really enjoyed this episode, and they did basically the same thing that happened on Batwoman. Not going to go into too much specifics if you're not watching Batwoman. We had two versions of Wynn. Wynn is back. Now, the first one we saw, of course, was Toyman. Like he's taking on his father's legacy. And then right as he's about to fire, we see the Legion ship. Out comes Wynn in a superhero outfit. And it was just awesome to see the character again. And to find out he has a wife and kid. That's pretty cool. And what I really liked about this episode, because see, here's what they could have easily done. There's a lot of characters and a lot of different storylines going on right now in the show, especially after post-Crisis and everything, how we're all merged on this one Earth and all that. They could have easily kind of sidelined Wynn a little bit, like our Wynn from the future who came back on the Legion ship. They could have easily sidelined him and only had him for a couple scenes. He's in the majority of the episode, and I'm really happy about that because we need to see his character. It's been quite some time, and of course the media, because the Toyman version, I'll just stick with the Toyman or the evil version of Wynn, he's doing a live stream, and people think, oh, Wynn is back after he left, and now Wynn from National City is back, and he was a good guy, now he's a bad guy. Well, of course, so we had to pull that angle because, they're not understanding this is from another Earth merged in. So, yeah. Seeing the actor play an evil version of himself, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I think what really just took me by surprise is just seeing how our Wynn has grown. He's a hero now. Like, he's a part of the Legionnaires. He has a ring. And he basically created his powers based off of Nia's great times 20, times 30, times 40 granddaughter or whatever, and that's like one of his best friends or whatever in the future. And the ring he has, the Legion ring, is based off off her powers. And so it was cool to see them have a moment, Nia and Wynn, to kind of talk about that and to kind of talk about the vision, which crazy how the vision where she goes into the state or whatever, she sees Brainy and he turns into a white tiger. As like a wildcat, and like they mentioned it, wildcat. So I'm like, okay. Turns out no, it actually does tie in. There's a tiger suit that the evil Wynn is wearing, trying to get more comfortable, and we have toy tigers, giant toy mechanical tigers, attacking people. The design reminded me of what are they called? Oh, they're not Transformers. It's something else. Zords, something like that. I'm trying to remember, but the design of them looked very familiar to not Transformers, but something else, Zords or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe that's the right name. But that whole scene, interesting. I think it was kind of crazy how it tied into Nia's thing. The one thing I think was really cheesy about the scene, which the scene was kind of cheesy. The fight sequence with those tigers kind of cheesy. The one thing that made it really too cheesy was Brainy using a chair. What? I even tweeted that. Like, seriously, a chair? Like, come on, people. We saw him in the last episode become comic book accurate Brainiac 5. And he's using a chair. I don't know. But seeing Win, our Win, using his powers a little bit, and she's like, and Nia's like, wait, my powers, you do that when he used it on one of the tigers? That was pretty cool. There was a line, she said, here, kitty, kitty. I'm like, okay. So some of the lines can be fixed. So, Lex Luthor, of course, is being Lex Luthor. Of course, breaks out the bad Win. And, of course, Brainy has to work with him. And I'm glad that he revealed his secret to Win, even though Win is saying, I'm not going to tell anybody. Eventually, it's going to have to come out. Eventually, I think Brainiac 5 is going to lose it, and he's going to have to tell everybody, hey, I've been lying, and it's because another Brainiac 5 told me that I have to work with Lex Luthor because of all this stuff. Like, because she made mistakes, and I have to make sure I don't do them. I just feel like he's going to eventually tell. He has to. There's no way they're, and I hope it's not a long game where they continuously find ways for him not to say anything. Just say it in the next episode. Do something, because come on. I wasn't expecting a lot of John Cryer post-Crisis, just because John Cryer is a guest on the show. Like, Lex Luthor, you know, there's a certain limit. They only could use him for 3 episodes in the last season, so he's been in it a lot more. Now, Crisis thing was maybe a different contract thing, but now he's been in 2 episodes now. So I'm not really sure how much longer he's going to be on. I mean, he's running the DEO, so it's kind of hard for him to leave the show unless they do a drastic change within the next couple episodes or something. I'm not really sure. But the fact that she mentioned how it's part 1. This is part 1 of something, so I'm guessing we're going to still see more of Win and stuff because they ended the episode with Evil Win still in that contraption or whatever that was there in storage from his, I guess, stuff he had that somehow didn't get blown up. I'm not really sure. He blew himself up along with everything in that carport or whatever. Luckily, Win had the Legion ring to protect himself, but I'm not really sure what else, you know, like what else is up the Evil Win's sleeve. Like, he somehow transferred his consciousness to that device. I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on, but it definitely was crazy. She's sleeping. She's actually asleep. She's adorable. Okay, what else? Lex got in the Legion ship. And he got the cube and has figured out about the Leviathan. I forgot the word. It's like Legionnaires? No, not Legionnaires. Leviathan. And he recognizes the woman that is with Andre Rojas. He recognizes, like, where do I know you from somewhere? And then Nick shows up too. Because the last episode, they showcased that woman who was in right before a Crisis or whatever, and with Leviathan and all that kind of stuff. So I'm curious to see how this is going to go forward, because now Lex is like very adamant about that. Of course, he gives the cube to Lena. People have been talking online about Lena in terms of, is Lena going to, is she going to turn evil? Is she going to go down that direction of Lex and not be redeemable or whatever, or not be trusted or whatever? I feel like, I don't, because she still said, like, no one gets hurt. So she still has a conscience to know that, hey, no one needs to get hurt in this situation. So, I don't know. I'm not expecting an immediate turnaround where Lena and Kara and Alex are all friends again. I'm not expecting that, but I don't know what to expect. I feel like Lena will eventually figure out that Lex is up to something and she shouldn't trust him. I'm not really sure, but something's going to happen. Something's going to drastically alter Lena's perspective, even though she's probably still questioning this whole Lex thing where she's working with him, but you never know. So, overall, really good episode, some great moments with characters, and seeing Win back is just awesome. Just love the actor, and he did a great job tonight, for sure, playing both roles. What did you guys think of this episode overall? Did you enjoy it? Did you like the fact that Win is back? What'd you think of Evil Win? What'd you think of the fucking Tigers? Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comments section below, guys. Talk to you guys soon.